All right, so let's talk The Good House. This is the new romantic drama starring Sigourney Weaver and Kevin Kline. And I try to phrase it that way because there is romance to be found, but this movie is actually very, very heavy in terms of drama. It's actually very dark, darker than I anticipated it to be, but also very, very good in my opinion. Sigourney Weaver does an excellent job carrying this movie. Kevin Kline is very likable as always, but this is really Sigourney Weaver's vehicle from start to finish. She plays a woman named Hildy Good. She's a realtor in New England, and, business is just not doing so well right now, despite just how many beautiful properties there are and people who are constantly viewing. But she's also struggling with something very much that she pretty much keeps to herself. She is a struggling alcoholic. She's also somebody who is clearly, depressed and anxious after, her husband leaves her. Her children are basically estranged. There's a lot going on in her personal life that she doesn't really take accountability for. And with her addiction, she's already gone to rehab. Her children had to have an intervention with her. That didn't seem to really vibe. And she clearly still does not think that there's an issue here. What's interesting about the movie is that as it goes on, she starts to realize just how powerless she is with this battle with alcohol. And it was just a really interesting, viewpoint of somebody who does struggle. I think Sigourney Weaver just nailed this so well. I know people in my personal life who struggle with the same thing. So watching it was kind of difficult because it was really just, capturing a lot of what is accurate. So while at the same time I was grateful to see a movie that really, basically just was able to cover the grounds of someone who struggles very deeply with this, addiction and mental health issue. It was hard to sit through, but at the same time, it was very honest, and that's what I liked about it. For the most part, though, I think this movie is just really entertaining. It's a very soft movie. It's very quiet. It doesn't have to be bold. It's not big. It's not loud by any means, but it's entertaining. I sat the entire duration just very interested in learning about this woman and everything that, unfolds in her life, the people that come into her life, the people that she knows. And just trying to figure out what to do with, herself at her age. She's much older. And also with her career, with her children who are basically estranged. Even though she's in contact with them, they basically don't have that close of a relationship. And just seeing just her trying to pick herself up, when, she basically hits rock bottom. So it's a very, again, dramatic film. It actually takes a very dark turn by the end, which I was not anticipating. But nonetheless, I thought it was a very good movie, and I definitely recommend checking it out, especially if you love Sigourney Weaver. This is probably one of her best performances in years.